Today I'm going to show you how to make an easy gravy that I learned how to make from my mother's mom. And today we will be making bacon gravy. So as you can see, I have already fried a pound of bacon, and I have reserved the bacon grease of 1 pound of bacon. And you will need a flour, and I use a shake flour that is very fine. You will also need at least 2 to 3 cups of milk, sea salt and ground pepper for taste, and also a whisk or a slotted spoon. So let's get cooking. The first step in making your gravy is preheating your stovetop to at least medium high, and I'm going to go ahead and pour the bacon grease into the bottom of my skillet, and I'm going to go ahead and let this heat just for a few seconds. And next, you will see me go ahead and open the flour that I am using. You could also use just regular flour. This is just something that I've been using probably for the last 20 years when I'm making gravy for dishes. And again, this is going to be homemade bacon gravy. So what you'll see me do is I'm going to go ahead and just take the flour and shake the flour into the bacon grease, and I'm going to start whisking the flour into the grease, and I'm going to be using approximately 4 to 6 tablespoons of flour, or enough to make a thick consistency with the bacon grease. Well, you want to go ahead and make sure that you're whisking all the flour into the bacon grease. And I am using the same pan that I fried the bacon in. So I do have bacon bits in the bottom of the pan, and it'll just add extra flavor to the gravy. So now I went ahead and I have the right consistency for my flour and grease. I'll go ahead and show you. Not too thin, but not too thick either. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm sprinkling my salt and pepper into the bottom of the skillet, and I'm mixing that in. And the key to making gravy is pouring just a little bit of milk into the bottom of your skillet and whisking the milk into the flour and grease mixture until it is smooth. And then after it is smooth and you've whisked it together, gently pour approximately a cup to a cup and a half of milk into your skillet, and continually whisk the mixture. And you're going to be doing this until the milk starts bubbling. And then you will see that the mixture is starting to thicken. And you can just go ahead and add milk to your liking for the right consistency that you prefer for your gravy. So again, I'm going to go ahead and continue to whisk until the gravy starts to thicken, and I will go ahead and add milk as I need it to the gravy. And again, you can use this to put over biscuits. You can use the gravy to add on top of freshly prepared eggs. And it's a nice side dish for breakfast, for an occasional biscuits and gravy. Okay, the gravy is starting to thicken, so I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more milk. And again, I'm just continually going in circles, and I'm using my whisk to make sure that the gravy is thoroughly mixed together. And it's very easy and quick to make any type of gravy. And the gravy is almost done. Just continually stir the gravy in circular motions with the whisk, and you will not get any lumps in your gravy. And that's the key to making gravy, is to continually move the liquid around. And you could also use a slotted spoon if you do not have a whisk on hand. And I'm just waiting for your gravy to bubble. And you don't want to put your milk on high because you don't want to scald the milk or burn the bottom of your gravy. So our dish for biscuits, or again for eggs, is finished. So I will let you see what the consistency of the gravy looks like. So I'll put my whisk down, and you'll see me get a spoon, and it is starting to bubble on top. And you can see the consistency of the gravy as I just went ahead and spooned some up in the air to let you see. And there we have it. Gravy for your biscuits. And I hope you enjoyed this simple recipe that was handed down to me from my grandmother when I was a young girl of around 9 or 10. Our bacon grease gravy is ready to eat. And again, I fried the bacon, and I used the reserve grease to make old-fashioned gravy made from bacon drippings and the grease. And what is more fitting for a country breakfast than gravy and biscuits? So I hope that you try my recipe for gravy, and I hope that you enjoy it. Until next time, goodbye.